Hey, have you heard about that case where a nurse was posting photos from the operating room on Instagram?
Oh,
It
really?
stirred quite a debate in the medical community.
No, I haven't. What's the story?
Well, there's this experienced nurse, Lene, who
Mm-hmm.
noticed a younger colleague uploading photos and short videos from their anesthesiology department onto Instagram.
Wait, actual photos from inside the OR?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But, here's the thing. No patients or staff are directly visible in the images.
Okay, so what's the issue then?
Well, well, Leanie realized she could recognize specific patient cases from the photos.
Oh,
Details like equipment setup, charts showing patient height and weight, medication choices, even the time of day were all visible.
so even without faces, there's still identifiable information.
Exactly. Exactly. And she's worried that if she can pick up on these details, others might too.
Right.
It's a potential breach of patient confidentiality.
That makes sense. But what's the younger nurse's motive?
She's promoting anesthesiology. Well, she's trying to promote the anesthesiology specialty. Her
Mm-hmm.
posts are enthusiastic, encouraging others to join the field by showcasing how exciting it is.
So kind of being an ambassador for the profession?
Exactly. Exactly. But Lene is worried that during procedures, the nurse's focus isn't entirely on the patient. She feels the younger nurse should be, 100% attentive, especially in such critical settings.
That's a valid concern. Patient safety should always come first, right?
Precisely. Plus, Lean is also questioning whether taking photos during surgery is appropriate at all.
Right.
She thinks it's unprofessional and could compromise care.
But do they have any policies about phone use in the OR?
They do. The department's policy says that private phones shouldn't be used in patient care areas. But in
Okay.
reality, many staff members still use their phones, like when their kids call.
So the rule exists, but enforcement is kind of lax?
Exactly. It's one of those rules that's there but not strictly followed. So
Mhm.
Lean is torn. She wonders if she's overreacting or if she should speak up.
That's a tough spot. Did she consider talking directly to her colleague?
She's hesitant. She was hesitant. Part of her feels like maybe she's just being old-fashioned. She
Yeah.
even wonders if, Instagram is a valuable tool for promoting their field.
Well, social media can be a powerful platform for outreach.
Definitely. But then she thinks, what if an error occurs during anesthesia, and it turns
Oh.
out the nurse was distracted taking photos? That could have serious consequences.
Absolutely, patient safety is paramount, but do you think Lean might be projecting her own discomfort with social media onto the situation?
That's possible. She admits she might just be, an old, grumpy anesthesiologist nurse resisting new trends, but her
Mhm.
concerns about professionalism seem valid.
I think so too. Perhaps there's a way to balance promoting the field and maintaining patient confidentiality.
That's the challenge. Isn't it? Maybe
Yeah.
establishing clear guidelines on social media use could help.
Definitely. Did Lena end up taking any action?
She did. Yes, she decided to bring it up with the leadership instead of confronting the nurse directly. As a result, the department reinforced their policies. No private phone use in patient areas, and no taking photos or videos during work hours.
Well, that seems like a definitive stance. But do you think that's the best solution?
It's hard to say. While it upholds professionalism, it might also discourage positive promotion of the field.
Right.
Maybe a more nuanced approach would have been better.
Perhaps involving the staff in a discussion about the policies could have been beneficial.
Exactly. In fact, the Nursing Ethical Council suggested an ethical reflection among the team could help.
Mhm.
It's important to engage everyone in understanding the implications.
I agree. Open communication can lead to more effective solutions.
Absolutely. It's like navigating uncharted waters.
Yeah,
Social media is relatively new territory in healthcare.
absolutely. And policies often lag behind technology.
Exactly. It's crucial to update guidelines to reflect current realities.
Right.
Otherwise, we risk these kinds of conflicts.
Do you think there's a generational gap at play here?
Definitely. Younger professionals are more inclined to integrate technology into their work.
Mhm.
Older staff might be more cautious.
So bridging that gap is essential. Maybe mentorship programs could help?
That's a great idea. By fostering understanding between generations, they can share
Yeah.
perspectives and find common ground.
It's like blending experience with innovation.
Exactly. and that can lead to better patient care and professional growth.
Absolutely. You know, this situation reminds me of when electronic medical records were first introduced.
Oh, totally. Oh, totally. There was a lot of resistance at first.
Right.
But now we can't imagine working without them.
Exactly. Change can be challenging, but it's often necessary.
So true. So maybe, instead of outright banning social media use, they could find ways to use it appropriately.
Like creating official accounts managed by the department?
Yes. That way, they can promote the field while ensuring content is vetted and patient privacy is maintained.
Right. That could be a win-win situation.
Exactly. It's about adapting to new tools responsibly.
Yeah. Well, I hope Leanie's department finds a way to address this constructively.
Me too. It's an important conversation for all healthcare professionals.
Absolutely. Thanks for bringing this up. It's given me a lot to think about.
Glad to share. It's always good to reflect on these issues together.
Definitely. Looking forward to our next discussion.
Same here. Talk soon.